Hello and welcome to Fandango Friday. And as you can see, I have a Pennsylvania Dutch chocolate cream liqueur, new for 2023. Well, we're in 2024 now. And this is 12.5% alcohol. It's made with real chocolate, real dairy cream, and a whole lot of real sugar. I'm being joined by Elbow88. Hello, Elbow.
Cheers, Ron.
Cheers back to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. The same back to you.
I have brought tonight a something I've never tried before. I don't believe I have anyway. It's a rye whiskey. I've got Bullet 95 rye.
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying that one.
And I thought I would try this because I've been making some old fashions lately, and somebody recommended try making it with a rye, because normally I've been making them with bourbon, mostly Maker's Mark. But I thought I would try it with a rye. And,
hello, Elbow. Hello, Mr. T. How are you?
Hey,
Happy
cheers,
Friday.
John. Cheers. Good
Hello,
to see you.
Jean-Pierre. Be careful with that knife.
Yeah.
Mac the knife.
They put this plastic.
Elbow the knife. All right. So he has the Bullet Rye.
Yeah, 90 proof, 45% ABV, straight American rye whiskey, and it's a screw top. Okay. We'll pour a little out here. Yeah, there you go. That's what it looks like.
Yep, I've got a bottle myself.
All right. Well, I'll just leave it there, and I'll come around again and taste it, I guess, and we'll go from there. But trying out a rye tonight.
Excellent.
Hi, everybody. Okay. Hello, everyone. Tonight, thank to my friend Brian. I'm about to send him the link to watch the show. My coworker. Tonight, he gave me the rest of his bottle of Weller Special Reserve.
Oh yes, that's a nice one.
Oh, nice, man.
Weller Cellars.
Good job.
Good evening or good afternoon, Claude. How are you?
It is 4:34 in Blizzard, Winter Park, Colorado right now.
Yes, and today, being as rainy as it was here in the ATL area, and it was gray and nasty, a nice, good, stiff bourbon is what was needed. So,
oh man,
so I got Weller tonight, Special Reserve. This is the original wheated bourbon. Yeah, as I said, 90 proof, 45% ABV. That's what I have tonight. That's what I have in my glass right here. And I am chasing it tonight with Bush.
God, great minds think alike.
There you go.
Yeah. And I got some hot wings in the air fryer that just sounded. You just saw, they heard the alarm.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what that was.
I'm hungry. So, and some chips, yes.
Chips and hummus.
So I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews, Elbows in Florida, Beverage Rambles in Georgia, and Claude is in Colorado.
We're all over the place, man. Hey, you guys know these little pretzel chips?
Yeah.
You've seen them? Have you seen, you know me, I love to bitch and moan about price and stuff. Have you noticed the bags are getting bigger, but the contents are getting smaller, and the price is going through the roof on these little things?
Yes.
That's inflation, baby.
Well, we want to thank the U.S. Federal Reserve System and the U.S. government for that. All right. Anyway, now Claude has.
I have Four Roses, and when we were
I was debating getting that. That was the I mean, something today. Getting 4 roses for next week. But I got something else which I'll show you later.
And you can see it's evaporating. I opened it up just to smell it, and all of a sudden it just started going down. That's a lie. And I went to a liquor store, and I know the guy. He's a great guy. And I said, what bourbon should I try? And he says, try the Four Roses. It's priced, I think this was $23. And he says, it's very popular. People really like it, and it's priced very well. So that's what I'm going to review tonight. And just like Jean-Pierre, I'm a beer and shot guy. And it's been a long, cold day here, and nothing better than a good old Colorado Coors to wash it down with.
Okay, okie dokie.
Ooh, Elbow has something interesting there. I think I know what that is. Is that Colorado whiskey?
No, he's got a Bullet Indiana whiskey.
Oh, but yeah, Bullet. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff.
Okay, so here's the Pennsylvania Dutch chocolate cream showing the farm in Pennsylvania. Introduced for this last Christmas season. Now we have Dazzling Dave, also from Louisiana.
Dave.
What's up?
Dave's in the building.
It's a rough commute, man. That wind out there is blowing. We got something hitting us.
Yep.
Hey, I crossed the bridge to Huey this morning, and I drove into clouds. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I thought we was going to have a tornado or something. Anywho, am I up?
Yeah, what do you have tonight?
St. Remy.
Okay.
Ooh.
VSOP.
ESP. And Jean Pierre's brother was here.
Helping you out.
Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of like it's from the country of France. It's imported by Remy Contour USA Incorporated, New York, New York. It's got some very small printing on there. It just says authentic, and the rest of it I can't read because it's zero font.
I'm gonna bring up the website. I'm very familiar with that product.
It says it's a French brandy. So yeah, brandies are made from grapes.
Most of them, yeah.
Pardon me, I'm having my after work beer at the moment. If I'm not mistaken, somebody posted this on Alcohol Legs today.
Oh yeah? Huh.
And they stated that it was 6% alcohol, and they're like, "Oh, I remember we used to get to 6.6." I have the 6.
Yeah, it might vary in different countries. Okay. Oh, 6.6.
I have the 6.6 right here. Bought this in the land of the country where I work.
Oh, that's cool. All right. Well,
Oh, that's a good beer.
okay, so I have this chocolate cream liqueur from Pennsylvania Dutch.
You know, I haven't seen you do any of these.
No, except all of them. The only one I didn't do is the pumpkin spice color. I forgot to buy it. It's all gone now. All right, so it looks like chocolate milk because it's got cream and chocolate and sugar and some kind of alcohol in it. They don't say what kind of alcohol. It's probably just grain spirits, probably unaged grain spirits. This is all they need. They just want to get it to 12.5%. All right, so the aroma is, well, literally it smells like chocolate milk that's spiked with alcohol, bringing it to 12.5%. So cheers, taste.
Right on.
Cheers, everybody. This tastes like chocolate milk with alcohol. It's creamy, it's sugary, it's chocolatey. It's actually sweeter than chocolate milk, perhaps, maybe. I'd have to do a side by side. I I don't know if they're going to keep coming out with new flavors because now their portfolio is getting a little overloaded. They might cool it for 2024 and decide, okay, we got enough flavors on the shelves. We need to calm it down because, but they were popular. I mean, Mathern's had the peaches and cream, the salted caramel, the chocolate cream, and the regular standard eggnog, and that stuff was selling, at a clip. And they still have a few bottles of eggnog left, but not too many. Okay, now all the other flavors are gone, so I'm putting a little cinnamon in it.
So let me ask you a question about this product. And you said they've been selling. You said it's made with cream.
Dairy cream, yeah, from Pennsylvania
Every
farm.
time I see these things, well, how can they be put on the shelf?
Some kind of way by before you open it, if they have it, it's like shelf stable, but it says on the bottle, once you open it, you should refrigerate it. So once it's popped open, you got to put it in the fridge. But I like them cold anyway, so I keep them in the fridge.
Mix,
Claude, you're muted. Okay.
you're muted.
So it tastes like a cinnamony version now. The main thing I do with this product, I do not drink it like I'm drinking it tonight on this broadcast. No, when I drink this, I pour a little bit at the bottom of a coffee cup, and I pour the coffee on top, and just the force of the coffee pouring in mixes it up. I don't even need a spoon. And then I drink it. Just one cup every day. And it's enjoyable, but otherwise, I'll show you the website. They give recipe ideas and everything. I'll show you this. It's got a nice website. The company's been around since 1888. So here we go. They're showing a Pennsylvania farm, They're showing all the flavors. I've had all of them but the pumpkin spice. And then when you click on chocolate cream.
That's quite the accomplishment.
I know. And when you you click on the chocolate cream and they're showing like a sundae. And then they give a recipe called chocolate martini.
I think drinking something like that would make me sick.
Hot chocolate. Yeah, it's really rich. These things are really rich. Pumpkin spice pancakes. I don't know. Oh boy! All right.
How something like this might add to like some baking goods or something, but as far as like just making a straight up drink out of it or something, I don't know, man. It actually looks like something that you would add to a baked goods or some kind of desserts. I mean, as it's shown all these. So
yeah, pumpkin spice cupcakes. Yeah, they've got so many ideas.
With a kick to it. So the only reason really why the alcohol is in that, since it's being promoted as a bakery thing, is to add flavor to the baked goods. Because in theory, when you bake with alcohol, you cook with it, it evaporates.
Yeah, the alcohol's gone. Okay, now, so that's it. I like it. I'm not going to overplay it like it's so fabulous. $14.99 for a bottle. Well, you decide if that's a good deal. But now we're bringing in Elbow with the famous Bully.
Yeah. Here it is. This is the 375 milliliter size. I paid $19 for it here at my local Total Wine in St. Petersburg, Florida. I've had the bourbon, the Bullet bourbon before, and that's good. So I thought, like I was saying earlier, I wanted to try some rye in a old fashioned. So I thought, well, which rye should I select? And I came up with this because I've heard good things about it. Bullet, the company, I guess the Martin company was. They just start. They're not that old. 1987, I believe they started. And they went into business making their bourbon. I guess Tom Bullitt the founder or the CEO anyway, his great grandfather or something, I guess, had a recipe, and he resurrected that recipe and started making bourbon and stuff. And anyway,
So do they make their own bourbon or do they source it?
well, I was just going to ask you guys about that because I believe they make their own bourbon, but this rye comes from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So it's an MGP product. Now,
Yes.
I was reading about them, before I came on, I looked it up a little bit and it said they built a brand new distillery in Shelbyville, Kentucky in 2017. So I'm wondering, why would they get their rye from MGP? Why not distill their own since they've got a brand new distillery? But anyway, it says right on here, it says right on the label, distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana, and bottled by the Bullet Distilling Company in Louisville, Kentucky. So anyway, that's a mystery to me why they would have to go to MGP for their rye. But anyway, they got bought out by Seagram's in 1997. And then Seagram's got bought out by Diageo in 2001. So it's a Diageo product now. But they're doing pretty good as far as sales and whatnot. They're a popular brand. Here's a look at it.
I had that 10-year-old before. It's pretty good.
Now you want to read the mash bill?
Yeah, the mash bill is 95% rye and 5% malted barley. So way over and above a 51% rye, which it would be required to be called a rye whiskey. But yes, 95%. And I just tasted a little. And it's, like I say, I'm more used to Maker's Mark as far as bourbon whiskeys go. Maker's Mark to me is kind of smooth. This really isn't smooth to me. It's like almost hot and spicy.
That's the way, that's generally the characteristics you're going to get from rye. It should be pepper noted.
Dave.
So Elbow, you prefer this one or Maker's Mark?
I think I like the Maker's Mark. To me, this is going to take a little more getting used to. But
time out. We're talking apples and oranges. Yeah. I don't know if y'all heard me.
Yeah, apples and oranges, right? Because Maker's Mark is they have a rye, but they make bourbon mainly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what
I think
I'm.
that's what.
Yeah.
Hey, Elbow.
Rye. Do they have a green thing on top of it? They just did that for the holidays.
No,
it's a green label there.
Hey, Elbow.
Yes.
I would want to mention something. It's a straight rye, which means it has to be aged at least 2 years in new oak barrels, and it cannot have flavoring or coloring added. So it's pure grain.
Yeah, okay. Because it's a light color. It's not that dark, really, when you look at it. So I guess it's the not colored or anything at all. And but do you have any ideas why it might be produced by MGP and not produced in Kentucky?
Yes, I have some ideas. I think the main reason is
popularity contest.
They
turn it out.
I think
do that.
I think the main.
Go ahead, Jay.
We're talking over each other. I think the main reason is what Dave is saying is that MGP is so well known for churning out, like he was saying, churning out these ryes that everybody just buys it from them because they're putting it out all day long, 7 days a week, and it might just be cheaper just to buy their 95. Yeah, Templeton gets the same stock.
Yep.
Okay.
So does Angel's Envy. Angel's Envy is coming from the same area. So
well, anyway,
for you.
it's interesting just to find these little differences, and the way a whiskey company will source their product from somebody else and blend it, and put a label on it and all that sort of thing. It's really kind of fascinating in a way about the whole liquor industry. But anyway, there you have it, Bullet Rye, and I'm enjoying it. Just tasting it a little bit for now, and it's
Alcohol is
very
great with
tasty.
chemicals, man, because that's a lab that they have there. They actually create the whiskey and add flavor, color, and alcohol. A lot of that smoke stuff. That stuff doesn't last long unless it's created the correct way, which is through the natural aging process. What's going on in this area? In this, for instance, they're making whiskeys and rye, and they're pushing them out. Probably in a couple of weeks.
Well, Ed, here's the two rye whiskeys that you can buy from MGP.
Yeah.
You can buy the 95% or the 51%. And if you click, and you can buy certain bourbons. And then if you click on this, it's got 95% rye, 5% malt. And so other companies buy the same exact whiskey and they put their bottle on it. It's funny.
They tweak it. It gets tweaked with flavors.
Not if it's a straight rye, it cannot be flavored. So
It doesn't say straight rye. It says 95% rye.
no, his bottle says straight rye.
Yeah, straight American rye whiskey is what it says on the
And
label.
there's no age statement, right? So that means it's aged at least 4 years.
Okay. Good.
All right.
Anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's like I say, spicy, a little yeah, but it's good. It's tasty. Yeah.
Excellent. Now to go on, let me stop sharing this. Okay, so now let's see here. Jean-Pierre is next.
And good evening, everybody. Hello, gentlemen, all of us, hello, world watching. Tonight I have Weller Special Reserve Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Thank you, my coworker Brian, who's watching. Brian, appreciate it, my friend. Comes in at 45% ABV, 90 proof, from Buffalo Trace Distillery. Taste notes of honey, butterscotch, and soft woodiness. It is smooth, delicate, and calm. Gets a very high score. Last year, won the gold at the New York World Wine and Spirits Competition and silver at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition. Gold at the Ascot Awards. And in 2023, won the Silver International Spirits Challenge. So Buffalo Trace is very well renowned. I know it's pretty costly. So he gave me the rest of his bottle. He had it open already. He said, "Hey, you want to try?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So he gave me the bottle. So I said, "Appreciate it."
Here's the website.
As you can see, very nice. I'm drinking it straight. Obviously, it's been here in my place, cool room temperature, no ice.
That's a wheated whiskey.
Correct. So
What wheat does to a whiskey is that it mellows it out, much like what oat does to stouts. It kind of has, and I don't know why, but wheat works well in whiskeys, but in beers, forget about it, man.
yeah. So I'm definitely on the nose, getting definitely the scent of the honey and the butterscotch. It mentions this from when I'm sipping on it. It has a honeysuckle flair, but I don't know. But love the aroma of both.
You got to add a little water to it.
Yeah. Well,
This one you got to add a little water to it. Trust me, you're not going to get all those notes just drinking it straight.
Well, I haven't added any water to it, but you say like just a splish of water. You said.
Well, I would enjoy it straight right now, and then when you drink it down a little bit, Just take
Add a little water.
droplets
Put
of
a
water.
yeah, just a couple of drops.
Or maybe 2 cubes, maybe 2 ice cubes, right? Maybe.
Don't put any ice in it. You're gonna kill it.
Okay.
You're drinking a good whiskey, so you gotta just a couple of drops, like 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever you feel. Put it in there, swish it around, taste it. It's gonna change. Ice will shock the whiskey, and it'll shock the taste. Water's gonna open it up.
And to mention, as they talk about caramel, so I've been sipping on it. I've gotten a little bit of this. All right, folks, everybody, cheers! Happy Friday!
Cheers, baby.
Cheers. But don't shock the monkey.
All right, Peter.
Definitely definitely the honey, definitely the butterscotch, and the caramel. It does, which is kind of good. There's very little burn, like I said, that soft woodiness as they mentioned.
It's funny. I've drank that many times, and I've never gotten caramel off of it. But then again, I didn't really search for it.
Right. It's there, but more of the caramel and the soft woodiness of it and the butterscotch. So
Nothing better on a cold winter day, right?
oh yeah, today here the weather in the north here in the southeast was crap, and a nice, good, stiff bourbon whiskey is perfect.
Does the fact that it was free? Does the fact that it was free make it taste a little better?
Absolutely. It was. I know Weller goes for around, depends. Some places maybe between $40 or $60. Some places. One place I saw today over in Chambly. It was like $40. My partner, when I say Brian, got this for, I think he paid about maybe 50. You know.
You see this? You see this? This is how many years ago I used to get the 1.75 of that for $34.59.
40 years
And
ago?
the size
4 years
bottle
ago.
of
Oh,
this.
4 years ago.
Yeah. For the scan.
And this
then.
is the 750 milliliter bottle that I have right here. So,
I know what it is.
so this is nice, guys. I mean, this is
It's delicate.
I've heard so many positive things about Weller, you know, and obviously, you know, someone who tends to no cigar tonight, guys, no cigar. Jason, no cigar. Maybe later.
30.
But
Last time I bought
yeah,
a
right
bottle.
there, 30. And again, all depends where you go, where you buy this, what state you're in. Obviously, whether you're in Alabama or this state, Jersey, or maybe Massachusetts, whatever. Some places are
Is that where you're at?
high,
Yeah,
extremely high. Other places, it is absolutely dirt cheap. You know, one of those things, man.
So you live in Jersey? You live in
No,
Georgia?
he lives in Georgia. He lives in Georgia. Can't you?
I'm just saying. I'm just making comments and saying that every state is different. If you live in this state, it might be high. You live in this state, it could be a lot lower. You know, Massachusetts, Louisiana, New Jersey, New York, here, Alabama. We all know, Jay. You know how Alabama is very high.
Oh no, don't buy liquor. You don't want to buy liquor in Alabama. No, sir.
Why not?
Because it'll cost twice as much.
Well,
And also, most of the stores are state run. You do have package stores, private business owners.
Yeah, but they're state controlled.
lot.
But they're state controlled. They're state controlled. All right, now you want to let Claude do his now?
Yeah, I'll give my score coming up on this. So this is very enjoyable.
wait, show us the wings, man, before we go.
I'm sorry, I gobbled them all up, man. They
Oh,
were good.
man.
You
I
rat.
was hungry, man.
You're not allowed.
All I had today for lunch was this barley vegetable beef soup from Campbell's, and that was it because it was that kind of cold day. And yeah, but came home, got the wings.
You did?
Yeah, I made the wings, got the Bush beer.
So the deal
No.
with Popeyes, you can get they got Boingo and Popeyes right now on the wings.
Right,
Ooh,
that they're doing a special for the Super Bowl. If Baltimore, one store, if Baltimore makes it, free 6-piece wings from Popeyes. You know,
And that's a pretty looking. It's a pretty bourbon.
yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Very good, very nice. So Thank you. I'll have my score coming up.
Very good. And we're
Full cigar tonight.
yeah. Hey, and if we're talking about wings, I'm sorry. I Church's. Have you ever had Church's fried wings?
No.
I've had Church's chicken, which is really
Church's,
Yeah, they got the
chicken,
big
yeah.
muscle on them.
They are
Cut
so
big
good, and they give you
Roscoe.
those hot peppers, those Tabasco or Tuscan
Oh,
peppers with them.
Yeah, the jalapenos. Yeah.
Oh, jalapenos! Thank you. Oh, so good. They're big in California.
Yes, they are.
Absolutely. And just a little note here: when Ron was talking about his dairy chocolate drink there, and Dave brought up about refrigeration and stuff. When I was in Belgium and a few other places in Europe, a lot of the milk is right on the shelf, unrefrigerated. They have some process where it does not have to be refrigerated. The milk, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange.
Very strange. Four Roses, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, 750 milliliters.
A classic.
Real, just to make
Yes.
Dave
In
happy.
every cabbie bar.
Yeah. Every bar in America
Sure,
has
yes,
four.
sir.
It has.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I remember
Four
this
Roses, JD, Maker's Mark.
Passport. We talked about Passport on Wednesday. Remember that?
Right. Yes.
Yeah, and I remember seeing this. Oh God, in my father's bar. Oh God, what else did he used to have? VO, Passport Scotch, the black and white Scotch we talked about with the little doggies on it, the little Scotties on it, everything. So this is an old.
We did the small batch way back in the day.
Yeah. What's interesting is this is real Kentucky bourbon, and they put it in. I would think in terms of marketing, you would blast that all over that whole Kentucky thing, but they have it in real small lettering down there. Really,
Yeah,
almost hidden.
Kentucky straight bourbon. Yeah.
And Ron, what's the difference between straight bourbon and the other kind? Is there another kind?
Well, okay. Yeah. Straight bourbon has to be aged at least 2 years. And
They say 5 years on the webpage.
this one is 5. This one is 5 years. So it's 3 years. It's at least 3 years past the requirement. Yeah. So it's,
I'd say you get a good one. See, you know what? This is why I say if that's aged 5 years, I can't really taste the difference between the small batch and the single barrel either. They all taste the same to me.
they all use the same. They all use the same mash bill combination. They say.
Right. Well, so does Buffalo Trace to Eagle Rare to Blanton's.
So here's the small batch, aged 6 to 7 years.
Right. It's just aged a little more.
Single barrel, aged 7 to 9 years.
That's the one we had.
Small batch select, aged 6 to 7 years.
I've seen that.
This is the one that you and I had right in.
Ooh, pretty
fancy.
bottle.
You know, when I lived out at the other place you came by, we had to go back up. Yep. And I made that comment to you too. And I was like, man, this stuff just tastes like the regular Four Roses. Which to me, it's not a Four Roses is good, but it's Four Roses, Four Roses, Four Roses.
Now, if you really want to spend some money,
Yeah. Ooh. How much? I can't see it.
I don't know, but it's aged 12 to 25 years, and it's 135th anniversary small batch at 108 proof.
So I would say about $300 a
You really
bottle.
want to spend some money.
$300 a bottle.
I don't know. I'm sure it's some outrageous price. 2022 limited edition small batch, and it just keeps going. You know, they're really high, expensive. You know, it's just people collect. People collect.
So you can just taste more like what Claude's tasting right now.
Yeah, they collect them. You know, they collect these things. You know.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, it's a famous old company, and
it is.
You know,
It is. Not trying to downplay it.
Here's the my favorite little shot. It has nice color, beautiful color. I guess
Shooting whiskey. Shoot whiskey.
No, he's not going to shoot it. He's going to sip it and
I'm
tell
not.
us.
I'm not at those days. Those days are so over, man. I want to wake up. I want to wake up inside my bed, not on the floor.
Right.
But nice smell. It's a nice smell. Sweet smell, floral, definitely on there. So, gentlemen, to your health always.
Oi.
Cheers.
It's they say on the webpage it's pear and apple flavoring. I'm getting a fruity taste. I wouldn't describe it as pear or apple. It's definitely some kind of fruit flavor.
It could be because you're drinking it out of a shot glass, and you need to have it in a glass with a water.
Is that a faux pas?
No, I think that would really help. I think it would open it up if you had it in a bigger, like, whiskey glass.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. It's definitely smooth. Oh, here comes the 30 seconds later. What starts happening?
The hug, the Kentucky hug.
Is that what they call it? I call it the burn.
Yeah, they call it the Kentucky hug. Yeah.
And I always think, some things you drink right away. I have a Polish friend who gets this illegal Slivovitz, this plum brandy, and the stuff is 180 proof or something. I mean, it's so illegal, and you can only drink little. They give you these little mini shots, and the minute you taste, and it's got flavor. It's amazing, but the burn is like Dante's Inferno, on it. This is a nice nice seductive slow burn. The burn you love on a cold winter day. It's the good burn versus the bad burn. I'm lacking terminology here to describe it, but you guys know what I mean. Did you ever drink something and it
yeah, a pleasant, peaceful, mellow, mild burn.
Yeah, exactly. It's very good. I judge this against Evan Williams, which is I'm learning my bourbons. I'm not a bourbon expert by any means. I'm learning my bourbon, and I really like the Evan Williams that I got for the first time about a month or so ago, and that bottle disappeared too. And so I'm going to give this a score based against the Evan Williams, and I'll let you know.
So Evan Williams is your baseline.
Evan Williams, yeah, I like you guys. I had the regular Evan. You guys turned me on to the Evan Williams. It's pricey.
You drink Evan Williams out of the shot glass like you're doing right now?
No, I had it in a nice little tumbler.
So you need if your baseline is one liquor, you need to drink the next liquor in the same vessel.
You're right.
So you can get the same effect, the air, how it's warming up, how it's not warming up. How it's acting in the environment of everything around within the glass. And so you can also add like a little bit of water to it, like I suggested with John.
Yeah.
So
I'm comparing it to the Evan Williams Black as a sipper.
okay.
As a mixer, this would be fine. It would be excellent.
$29.99.
Like a Manhattan or an old fashioned.
Man, what website are you on? $29.99 for that?
I'm on Total Wine and More.
Evan Williams, I think Evan Williams is just a great value. Not a good. It is so. If I told you in a blind taste test and gave you a drink, a mixer or a shot of Evan Williams Black, and I told you it was a $120 bottle, I bet I wouldn't get much of an argument from you.
Claude.
That'd be a good deal. Yeah, have you tried the bottle and bond, Claude?
No, I'm looking for it.
Don't go bottle and bond yet. Go 1783 first. You need to work your way up.
Work my way up.
1783 is 90, small batch. And
Oh boy, show and
Show
tell
us
now.
your bottles, boys. Look at that.
Show and tell now. Show and tell now. All right, now David's gonna tell us about San Remy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do my review and bugger out, man. I got things to do. Not typically
right.
like social, but I just got home. All right, boys. We're looking at Saint Remy here. I don't know what this is. Some kind of cognac from France. They do good things with grapes. They've been doing this stuff for a long time. There's a pretty little green bottle.
Let me ask a question. Is it the same as Remy Martin or
Well,
no?
it's the same company, yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Cool.
And because it comes from France, they know what they're doing. We're going to say this is good without even trying. All right. Also comes in glass. So the appearance to me is Dogged and Elbows whiskey. And it looks like whiskey. But this is coming in at 40%, not 80. Or 90. He's probably drinking 90.
Yeah, 40% is typical, you know.
It smells kind of semi-sweet. Got that little like grape thing going on with it. Go ahead and taste this. Cheers.
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 Kampai.
If you want my blood and you think I'm
It's
sexy,
just clean. Clean. It's just got this. Just the taste going down is there's a little bit of warmness going with it. It's like you drink whiskey. But the taste is real clean. It's almost like that cleanness you get from eating white grapes or green grapes when they go down. Flavor is kind of like, I don't know, grapey berry type thing.
There's nothing like a good brandy after a dinner.
It's real pleasant and light. You know, I would liken this to, you know, the pleasantness of maybe what Jean is drinking tonight, where it's just light, pleasant, and delicate. It's very
What
good.
does VSOP stand for?
Very something Old Pete. Very special Old Pete.
Yeah, very smooth old pale,
Old Pale. I was close.
which is, and VSOPs are usually aged between 4 and 6 years.
Wow,
Oh,
some stuff.
which is
This
why
stuff,
E&J VSOP is very popular.
this is treated just like it is whiskey, and so this is a 200 milliliter bottle that I picked up, and I got this at the very special price of 99 cents.
Son of a mother.
you guys get the deals, man.
You guys made
Oh yeah, I'd have bought a lot of that. Yeah.
I bought two. I didn't know what it was.
Could
Yeah.
you use that for cooking? Maybe say creme
I've
brulee.
never-
Look,
little
the
cognac.
weekend's coming up. I'll make a road trip. If they got more, I'll pick them up. You want some? Plead your case now. We're on.
You and Ron need to do a show, one of your broadcasts from one of those liquor stores that you always go to, and just show us the
He's
price.
gonna channel suspended. We should come up with this road channel where it's like, you know, like pieces going, you know, or you going in and out and stuff, and you know, there's color, and then there's black and white, and then there's distortion, and then posted anonymous.
So you can get 800 milliliters of this VSOP for $3.96. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
You get a penny, of course. Yeah, it's real clean, light, and it's pleasant.
It's been on the market since 1980, but the company was founded in 1880. But it's not a cognac; it's a French brandy because see, Remy Martin makes the cognac, and the Saint Remy is the French brandy made outside of the cognac region. But it's all the same company. It's Remy Cointreau, and you've seen Cointreau. That's the orange liqueur.
Oh, do I have a bottle of that?
Yeah, it's all the same company, Remy Cointreau. They merged.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've
they
got,
merged.
The Cognac.
Yeah, they merged. So how do you score that? Because I know you got to go.
Wow, this is really good. I'm not kidding. It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm going to give this an A. I'm going to give this a straight up 95. And if y'all see it, pick it up. If I go back and see them, I'm getting them all.
Yeah, and if you ever come over here again, I have the higher level. I have the EXO, which is age 6 to 10 years.
I'm not big on cognac. Well, I do like cognac. I like, obviously, Doucet. My brother gave me some Doucet one time. I thought it was excellent. But I'm more well known of Hennessy and Remy Martin. Yeah, I'm not a big cognac guy.
Good.
Yeah, I have the EXO.
You get about 4 or 5 drinks out of it.
It's smooth. Don't get me. Cognac is smooth. Don't get me wrong.
You pour it like that, it's like that's it. That's all you need.
Okay. Any other promos or anything?
I got this stuff. I don't want to keep on rerunning on this.
Tom's Beloved.
Tom's
Old Tub. I
Good
saw Old
Lovin'.
Tub. I saw Old Tub today.
But for $4, you got to keep promoting it.
Old Tub.
Yeah, I saw Old Tub today. The one that you presented, I saw that today, and it was like $35, I think it was. Yeah.
$35. I got $9.99.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Buffalo Trace.
Hey, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Okay.
Absolutely do not. So yeah, we got this big boy here in our area, $23.99.
I'm gonna buy. That's a great price. $23.99 for a handle. For a handle, that's amazing. All right. Well, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining.
Duty, what everyone says about.
Oh, you're breaking up. Well, I never say anything bad about Evan Williams because I always liked it.
It's a great value.
Me too. I think it's great. So, all right, guys, reviews, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. All right, have a good night.
KC Expressway.
Yeah, Kansas City Southern. Well, okay, so thank you. He just got home from work, so if you just get home from work, and it's like your mind is addled, And
I just got home from. I've been home at work all day.
Home at work.
Yeah.
But he has to. Yeah, but come on, Claude. Yeah, but come on, Claude. He has to drive 18 miles in a lot of traffic to get home, and he's rushing.
Have you ever get bad in New Orleans?
Hey, what's that?
Is traffic really that bad in New Orleans?
Very good.
Okay.
It's like any other city. It's a pain in the butt.
He's
outside of New Orleans, but it's still like everybody's leaving the refinery at the same time. And
right.
I commuted to New York City from New Jersey for 5 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you know what it's like? Sitting on Route 80, stop and go traffic, spilling coffee between your legs. I don't
think I would like it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So I really like the Pennsylvania Dutch. They're all kind of the same though, really. Like if you get any of their cream liqueurs, it's just like the same cream and sugar and body. And what they do is just like, it's the same thing, but it's peaches and cream, strawberries and cream, chocolate, salted caramel. You know what I mean? They're just adding different flavors to the same. And then some of them use rum, some use brandy, but you can't really tell. You know what I mean? Like I don't think anybody would be able to sit there and say, oh yeah, I know this is rum. Oh, give me a break. I don't think so. At 12.5%. Nah, all you're going to taste is the cream and the flavoring and the sugar, because that's what it is. And they just put the alcohol in there just because that's what people want, So as far as promos, oh yeah, I got to give the score. I'm sorry. So 95 for the San Remy. I agree with that score. And if David comes over again one day, I'll let him try my Saint Remy XO, the extra old, which is age 6 to 10 years. So he probably really like that. But Pennsylvania Dutch cream liqueur, I'll give it a 93 out of 100 because it is most excellent. But on the other hand, it does taste a lot like chocolate milk. But I like chocolate milk, so that makes sense. As far as promos, Sunday, we have Super Sunday. Anything you want to bring, you say, oh, I don't drink early in the morning. Well, it's fine because you could bring coffee. It's not liquor. It's anything you want to bring. Of course, you know me, I'm probably going to have beer, you know. But and then next Wednesday, we have a special theme, which is private label or store brand, because there's different ways to call it. Store brand beer, any private label or store brand beer. And I got mine.
Me too.
Then next Friday, another Fandango Friday. And I have oh, y'all going to shoot me. I have another cream liqueur, but it's not from Pennsylvania Dutch. Okay. And I'm probably not going to buy any more cream liqueurs for a long time. Because if I keep doing that, pretty soon I'm going to be on here by myself. People are going to abandon me. Okay.
I have a question. Do you still have that really big bad bottle of cheap vodka that you a couple of weeks ago you showed us?
Oh, say that again.
That big bad bottle of cheap vodka that you were showing us a couple of weeks ago with the weird name.
Well, it's not really that big of a bottle. It's just a 750.
Okay, it looked big.
But it's the way I held it up to the camera. Are you talking about the Colsons that I paid $4.99 for?
Yeah. Something. It was. Yeah, I think that's it. It was.
I got it at Walgreens.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was $4.99. And I thought, well, even if it's terrible, what have I lost? $4. But it's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be terrible because it's made by Sazerac, and they don't do terrible stuff. They do questionable stuff, but not terrible. So that's all that. What the hell? That's my little gimmick. All right, here's
okay, no more. Okay, no more Southern Comfort pepper.
Yeah, I got almost a full bottle, just not tonight.
What is that?
This is the Amaro. This is Montenegro Amaro from Italy.
And what is that exactly?
Yeah, what is Amaro?
Hey, don't y'all remember I brought this on the show one night?
I know.
Y'all are ignoring me. That's all right. Amaro is a type of liqueur similar to like Jägermeister, but it's bitter. It's like a
okay.
It's not a bitter, but they sip on it in Italy. They sip on it like a after dinner drink. Usually they sip it straight, maybe cold, but they don't usually mix it. But there's a lot of recipes on the website for if you want to make recipes. It's been on the market since 1885, and it's named after a princess of Montenegro. You've heard of the little country of Montenegro, but she married a prince in Italy, and then later he became the king of Italy, and she was the queen of Italy. So it's using over 30 different botanicals, and it's, of course, the botanicals are a secret.
Yeah, like a Jägermeister. I guess they have their secret blend.
Yeah, they'll release some of the botanicals, but they don't tell you all of them. 40 botanicals. First made in Bologna, Italy in 1885. They put caramel color in it to make it darker, but it's a fascinating product. Now, this bottle runs you about $38 at your liquor store, but Mathern's had the regular bottle. But Mathern's had this liter bottle, which is 25% bigger than your regular. And this liter bottle at Mathern's was $9.99. And David was telling me, you got to buy it. You got to buy it. I said, I never heard of that stuff. I don't need it. He's like, if you don't buy that for $9.99, you're going to regret it. You're crazy. So then later I thought about it, and I was like, oh, it is a whole liter bottle. And I started checking liquor store prices, and I was like, man, a liter is like $50. And they got it for $9.99. So I had to buy it, But it smells and tastes great. If you like these kind of botanical things, I mean, it smells like a herb garden. You ever been in an herb garden?
Yeah.
Nice smell.
basil, thyme, all those wonderful aromas.
You got it. You got it. All right. I think I just sucked down some thyme and rosemary. Okay.
Sounds like a Simon and Garfunkel song here.
Right. I'm about to go listen to one of their last albums.
Sage, rosemary, thyme. Yes, indeed. I remember that one, Claude. All right, back to the Bullet Rye. I am enjoying this. I would give it an A. I think it's I'd give it a 90. It's different. I mean, to me, it's a little peppery that you got to get used to, a little more spiciness in a rye. But overall, especially since I put it on the rocks now and it, takes the edge off, dilutes a little bit. But I definitely, I would give it a 90 for sure.
It's a quality whiskey, isn't it?
Yeah, Bullet's it's a good product, I believe. I would buy it again. So anyway, cheers, you guys. And as far as promos go, there you go, Elbow 88. I got a channel called Elbow 88, and feel free to check it out. I do a little music on there, some piano stuff, and also some beverage reviews and whatnot. So feel free to check that out anytime. I appreciate that. And anyway, good to see all you guys again on a Fandango Friday. And we're commencing the new year. Hope 2024 is good for all you folks out there and watching, and also you guys on the panel there. So anyway, cheers, and thanks, Ron, again for having me on. It's I enjoy it.
Cheers back to you, and I appreciate you joining. And by the way, would anybody be curious to know what Walmart had for their special price of Bullet Rye that I bought? Full size bottle.
You're gonna make
$12.99.
Well, Jean, it wasn't $12.99. It was a full size bottle, Jean.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, Louisiana.
Yeah, this is a half size, and that cost me 19. This is a 375. So I would think.
Yeah. So what I paid at Walmart for a 750 a Bullet Rye last year was $10.
What the hell?
How do you sleep at night?
$10 plus tax.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's see.
You guys have the cheapest liquor and the best food. What's the trade-off?
There you go.
All you get is a bad hurricane every 20 years.
Right. That's the downside. Yeah, but good music too, Claude. Don't forget the good music.
Good music, yeah. If you'd have been at my house in August 2021 during Hurricane Ida for 8 hours, you would have said, forget the cheap liquor. I wouldn't want to live through this.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the house was going to blow away. I'm serious. I mean, it was like, I don't know if I'm going to survive. And then when I woke up the next morning and I looked outside, it was like.
What was the bad one, Sandy? That was New Jersey, I think.
Yeah. We had Ida, and then we had Katrina.
Sally did a number in
Katrina,
2020.
when I heard about
during the pandemic. Sally hit us pretty good.
Strange thing about Ida was that nobody in Louisiana died, although it just devastated property. I mean, 6 houses in my neighborhood were demolished, but no one died. But when Ida went to New Jersey, it caused so much rain and flooding, it killed over 50 people.
Yeah, I mean, not only Ida, but also the fact that in New York, all that rain flooded all these streets that were like people couldn't get through, it was so flooded,
Right. Well, in New Jersey, it filled up their basements and actually killed people. Yeah. Terrible. All right. Now, Jean-Pierre is going to tell us about his famous product.
So Weller is very enjoyable. Just an excellent bourbon. Like I said, you get the smooth bitterness going down in the end. You get the flavors of the honey. It mentions this as sustaining for rye grain. 90 bottle, at 90 proof. A burnt orange color. We get a beautiful color for this bourbon. Again, you get the smoothness, you get the flavor of the caramel, you get the flavor of the honey, and it's really well done product. So I'm gonna go 94 out of 100 for this one, for the Weller.
94. I'll tell you what, when it comes to
worthwhile
Mathern's,
buy. I know my budget is. I always got to look at my budget. Sorry, Jay. I got to look at my budget when it comes to things like this. But I can see myself like where I saw this today for $40. I could say, okay, you only live once.
unless you're
Might as well
James
go ahead and
Bond.
buy it.
Hey,
Yeah, you only
then
live twice.
you only live twice. Hey, but
if you're a Buddhist, you could come back. Is it Buddhism? I think you can come back again as a bottle of Bud Light or something, right?
yeah, they don't even believe it. Hey, but Jean, when that Weller comes into the store here in this town, it sells out in one day. In one day, it's all gone.
Yeah, it's hard. I hardly ever see it around here in Florida.
And it also depends where you, like you said, Jay, where you are, the price, right? Depends on the price. Because Weller, I would say where you are, I'm going to throw a number out there. I'd say it's about maybe $30.
I would say probably 32 to 36.
See, yeah. Yeah, I can see why people would grab it right away.
It'd be gone in one day. Be gone in one day. If you're not at that, if you don't get to that store by 9:30 in the morning, you're not getting it. And if Buffalo Trace comes in, Buffalo Trace is sold out in one day. Eagle Rare in one day. Blanton's is sold. Well, see, Blanton's, you can't even buy Blanton's. You got to be on a list. And when it comes in, they'll call your house and say it's here, and then they come buy it.
There is no Buffalo Trace in the state of Colorado. I have looked.
But when you go to North Carolina, Claude, definitely, right?
I don't know. I'm be there in March.
No, North Carolina, no state-run stores, right?
Oh no, North Carolina is all state-run stores for hard liquor.
Man.
But in the supermarkets, you can get all the beer and wine you want.
Yeah.
Which is
I think
cool.
that's right.
When I lived in the Tidewater area of Virginia, it was state-run all the way. So.
And California, which surprises you, it might surprise you, is just you can get anything you want in any supermarket.
Yeah.
Hard liquor, wine, beer, and the prices are amazing. They're not as good as Louisiana, but they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Alabama, state-run liquor stores too.
Yeah.
You know, thank goodness I'm in Georgia, which is private, and
yeah,
also,
but they got dry counties. But Georgia still has dry counties. John and Neely lived in a county that did not allow liquor.
Newnan. So he had to go to some other spots to get some stuff. Yeah,
and I can get Natty Daddy in California at any 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Nice, very nice. That's an important thing. That's very important. Now,
promos coming up. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the review I did of. What beer I did a review of some beer.
That's all right. You had.
Let me take a look. Okay. Anyway, so I still got the milk and cookies. Where is it?
Best design can ever.
The milk and cookies. Still got that to review from Wicked Weed, based in Asheville, North Carolina. It has with golden raisins, cinnamon, and vanilla. Also, the ABV is at 8.7%. So
That looks
I got
good.
that to review. So I got that to review. Also, some beers I have not reviewed, I bought today. I got the Highlight.
Yeah, from Tampa.
From Cigar City. Yep. In
What,
Tampa.
a double
IPA. As you see, the
love
ABV.
10%.
10%.
Woo!
It's about
It's
to
a little
go
low.
down.
It's a little low for you, Jean, but I'd love to try that.
And I bought this today at Lidl. The Perlenbacher Pilsner. Oh, this was a single. So I bought that today.
Good old store brand.
The store brand beer. So Speaking of store brand, coming up on Super Sunday, I have something for Super Sunday. I will be bringing, Trader Jose. Bring whatever you want to bring: beer, wine, liquor, coffee, wine, champagne, whatever. Trader Jose premium beer.
I've seen better looking labels, but
Well, guess what? I have another label.
a dog attack it. All right, yeah, looks good.
Oh, imported from Mexico. That's why they call it Jose. Okay.
Yeah, I like Trader Jose. Yeah.
And as for Wednesday, of course, that's Super Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. For that, bring whatever. And for Wednesday, when we do store private label beers, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, I got Bosun.
Good choice.
Oh, that's a Trader Joe standard, isn't it?
Private label,
right.
yes. American IPA.
Okay, I've never seen that. Cool.
Yeah. You got this one, you got the hazy IPA, and you got the double IPA called the Twin Skewer.
It's all right. I'll help you out.
Come on, it's a family show.
Twin screw steamer. Oh, now
Yeah.
Elba. If you go to any Trader Joe's in Florida, they most probably have the Bosun. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
yeah.
been to Trader Joe's. There is one here in St. Petersburg. It's a bit of a drive for me, 20 minutes, but I've been wanting to check it out. Yeah, for sure.
I think it's
Again, so
It's
one
worth
of the
it.
good things why I like going to Trader Joe's and Lidl. Lidl has this beer and also has the Chex beer. And Jay, I think not this coming Wednesday, but next Wednesday you're doing like Czech beers, right?
It's gonna be no, it's gonna be Dos Equis Ambar.
Okay, but you mentioned something about Czech beers, right?
I said we might do that one day.
Okay,
I didn't
I
schedule
have
it.
bought a Czech beer. I bought the Czech beer that sold at Lidl. I bought that today as well. So
Yeah, you could save it because we could schedule it.
I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it. Just let me know when it's available. So
yeah, we could do that. We could do that. And then but no, we got private label, and the Wednesday after is Dos Equis Ambar.
Dos Equis Ambar. Yeah, I'll do my best trying to find that. But yeah, so that's it. Everyone, please enjoy the weekend. I know it's going to be cold. I know we're doing some frigid weather across the country. Please be safe driving. Whatever you're doing, be careful. Stay warm. Stay hydrated. Drink water.
Eat gumbo.
That's it.
Yeah, or soup.
There you go.
So,
There you go. Four Roses. Nice bottle. 750, 20. Natty Daddy, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm going back to San Diego in about 2-3 weeks, and I'm gonna have a Natty Daddy, man. We're gonna have a Natty Daddy night. I mean, it's a unique beer, and I'll just let it go at that. It's not exactly Ice House, but it's okay.
and
8%,
do you know who coined the term the natural father?
You did.
Yeah, I did. And then it spread all over the world. All right. And I never got credit for it. All right, anyway.
Natty Papa?
Four Roses. I'm learning my
Thanks,
bourbon.
Dad.
I think it's a good starting bourbon. Compared to Evan, I like the Evan Williams. I think it's just Evan Williams. You can drink straight. It's got a sweetness and a flavor and a fruitiness to it and the price is amazing for the quality. Four Roses is good. I'll give it a 90. I'll be generous. Would I buy it again? Yeah, maybe. Maybe if the price was right. If it was at someone's house and I'm invited to a party, would I drink it? Sure. It's free.
Free is always good.
Have you ever had here? I'm going to get in trouble for this. Have you ever invited British people over to your house and had an open bar, had all your liquor out? Nobody can drink like the British. Ron, you were just over there. Have you ever seen people who can imbibe alcohol like the Brits?
They do seem to like it. So if you invite them over, they're going to clean you out, huh?
They are. I swear, they are going to clean you out. Nobody can drink like the Brits, and they stay stone cold sober while they're doing it too. You know,
Someone's knocking at my door. Someone's ringing the bell.
Yeah, it's good
Do
stuff.
me a favor.
I'll give it a 90. As a sipping whiskey, it's okay. It's good. As a mixer, it's excellent. I have a little Manhattan here that I mixed with Four Roses. It's very good as a mixer. Promotions. I will be performing at Mathern's Liquor Store. All the hits of Tommy James and the Shondells. So don't miss it. Name me the top trivia moment. Top song from Tommy James.
Claude, look at Tommy James and the Shondells with the Schlitz malt liquor bull commercials with them and the average white man. Hysterical.
Oh yeah, Tommy James and the I don't know, Crimson and Clover. I don't know.
What trivia question? What hit TV show that was on for 5 years ended with Crystal Blue Persuasion?
Oh wow.
A big hit TV show was on for years. It was a drug show in New Mexico, and the last episode ended with
No, not Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Wow.
There you go.
The Crystal Blue was
Love
a
me some Bryan
reference.
Cranston.
I never watched that.
I love Bryan Cranston. I love Aaron Paul.
Yeah, it's a
Bryan
great
Cranston.
The
show.
whole cast was amazing.
He's a great actor.
Bryan Cranston, whoever played Bryan Cranston's wife, stunning. She was so good. Good actress.
That was a great show.
Yes, it was.
That was right up there with The Sopranos. I mean, you
Yes.
didn't want to miss an episode.
Oh yeah.
Who misses The Sopranos? Oh my God.
I never watched it.
Oh God, you got to binge watch that. Just take 3 days off and watch every episode of The Sopranos.
Well done. Very well written. And James deserved that award. James Gandolfini, he was just a great TV actor.
He died too young.
I think that show and The West Wing really brought TV. People kind of came back to TV because it was like character development, how all these characters kind of grew and changed their ways and this and that. It was just, that was the beginning of where people were saying, TV, TV is where it's at right now because because for years, the line was always blurred, TV and movies. Oh, no. But at that moment, The Sopranos.
Well, Sopranos, and I have to admit, I've never seen an episode of it.
But I was going to say just that, the both shows kind of, because of the writing, the dialogue kind of brought TV back.
You wouldn't
like
put
The Shield, Michael Chiklis.
But you wouldn't put
House of Cards.
You wouldn't put Joni Loves Chachi in the same.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna show as we close out. I'm gonna show a photo of a 19-year-old, and let's see who can identify this 19-year-old. This is a photo from 59 years ago, and if you can identify this 19-year-old, you win nothing. But let's see if you can do it. Ready, set.
Not Cher.
it can't be Cher.
It can't
That
be
is
Cher.
Cher.
Wrong
That is-
nose. Yeah.
Cher Sarkeesian before the numerous plastic surgeries.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, she doesn't look anything like. That's Cher.
Yeah.
That really is Cher.
If you believe in love and
Really Cher from 1965.
How did Sonny Bono die?
Skiing. A bad skiing accident.
Back time.
He skied into a tree.
No conspiracy
So
theories.
be careful out there in Colorado on the slopes there, Claude. We
If
don't
I
do
can turn back
Everybody has a tree with their name on it in Colorado, man.
that.
Janis
And-
Joplin. Are you kidding? All right. Anyway,
If I could turn back time.
Ron,
yeah.
The voice was very deep. You know, you notice?
No
Ron,
one else. No one else. Yeah, no one else in the world sounds like Cher. Like she has a unique voice. What
she
now?
has a great voice.
What, Claude?
She has a great voice. Ron, last question. I'm just curious as hell. Have you ever seen the world's greatest gangster movie, Goodfellas?
I have the DVD. at my
Awesome.
house.
Classic.
I have the DVD.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm amazed. If you've seen Goodfellas, you would love The Sopranos. I mean,
Oh well. Too much gangster stuff for me. All right.
Hey,
Well, y'all take care now.
you talking to me? Do I amuse you? Am I a clown?
Right. Well, y'all take care now. And I'm glad no one drank too much tonight. And have a nice
Always
Friday
you
night.
guys. You two. Always you two. Always.